Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Honest. Jack and Letty are still down in Lake Jackson, man. So doing this one because of COVID stuff. We're doing it at the apartment. So like I said, it doesn't look as good as it normally does because we're in my apartment with all the nerdy stuff on the walls. So I apologize. All right, it's summer. You're looking for something light, fresh. You don't want to just stick your face in watermelon, or you do, or you're getting tired of just sticking your face in watermelon. I came across this one the other day. I want to try it out. And don't get me wrong, it sounds weird. I grew up with watermelon. We put salt and stuff on it, right? My grandfather always had a shaker of salt and pepper mixed together, so he just eat tomatoes fresh out of the garden, and watermelon the same. We just slice them up and eat. Here, put this on. So having the savory with those sweet watermelon isn't too far-fetched, but I want to try this out, man. Before we do, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the little notification bell, probably down there. I'll let you know we're doing these. We try to do these Tuesdays and Fridays, but because of the COVID and everything going, it's kind of hard to get out and around and get the right stuff. So sometimes we run a little behind, but if you ring the bell, you'll know exactly when we update this stuff. Let's just get into it. So this is no cooking, so there's not a lot of stuff here, man. So this is going to be super simple, but it looks fancy. So you're going to need a watermelon. I got a smaller one because it's just me. Going to need some salt. Sea salt is best. Mozzarella. Get the pearls is what they call it, pearlized, or you can use the slices, whatever. Mint leaves. You can get them in this for like $2, and some skewers, the bamboo stuff. And if you want to get some balsamic vinaigrette or some vinegar and sugar, you can dilute it, make a thing. But just get the vinaigrette. It's a lot easier. So, first thing, wash your mint. Now, you got that, put it in a bowl, set it aside. Now we got to cut the watermelon. Now, I don't know how to get square pieces of this, and if you have a melon baller, you can use that. Make it all round. That would be more aesthetically pleasing. But if you don't, best way to get squares out of a round thing, we're going to lose the corners. Don't mind if it's seedless, unless it's the black seeds. You got to get those out. The white ones are usually squishy and inoffensive and easy to eat, if you don't have to worry about biting down on the hard, dark seeds. So I went ahead and what I did is I cut this into another ring. Not necessarily straight, it's cutting all over the place. And then I took this and I got a bowl, but I just took it and cut a grit into it, man. It was overly ripe, so the middle is kind of squishy. I don't know if I'll be able to use those, but I cut a grit down these far corner pieces I can't do. But after that, middle pieces, super simple. That's good. If it's too small or if it's falling apart, just go ahead and eat that. One of the benefits of being a chef is you get to eat the whatever. So take your rind, scrape off all the good stuff, and now like these little corners here, just eat that and throw the rind away, or feed it to your ducks or pigs or whatever you got. They tend to enjoy it. That one was way too squishy, so I get rid of it. So just do the same thing. I did half a watermelon for this, but this did 3 plates worth of stuff for half of that little watermelon. Do the whole thing. If that's how much you're wanting to get. So now you got your mozzarella stuff set up, you get your skewers. So you're just gonna do it and alternate it like you're making a kebab, man. Use a fork to get your pearls out, because you don't stick your fingers in there, because it'll start to turn the cheese earlier or faster, as my grandmother used to tell me. And then alternate it. You want to put a mint leaf on each one. You want to leave enough handle in there, and then just skewer it through there. Right, and then another mint leaf. Now you can go through and pull these all off beforehand, but I just do it while I'm doing it. It just saves on the work and the handling of the food and hand washing. So once you get all this done, it took me about 20 minutes to get all this done and alternate right. So once you get that done, get your vinaigrette, shake it up, just beat the hell up. It's like an Italian dressing, man, so it'll separate because of the oil and vinegar in there. So when you open these, you can either get the flip top or just open top. It's going to be way too big. You don't want to drown these. You just want to put a drizzle on it. So take your finger, put it over the top, and then just drizzle just a little bit of this stuff here. All right, you can do it with the straight up vinegar reduction, but that's more work. This is a lot easier, and it tastes just as good. It adds that savory part to the sweet. It blends all that stuff together. So also get you some sea salt. Like I said, I use the pink stuff because that's just what I got. But a little bit, I look way too fancy doing that. And that's it. That's all it takes. You're ready to serve. These look outstanding. They look fancy. They're really cool. They're refreshing. Got the sweet, savory stuff. I think the mozzarella was like $4, most expensive piece, under $8, and made enough to feed me at least twice, man. These are outstanding. And there you have it, man. It's a summer refreshing thing. It's super simple. Looks fancy. You can make it anywhere. And if you get a big watermelon, you're going to have a bunch of these. Like I got the little one, and it's at least 3 of these plates things. So oh my god, these are so good. Try them, and if you've done it before, you do it differently, or you use a vinegar, of vinegar reduction, which I wasn't a big fan of, but I told you could use this stuff, and this worked out perfect. If you do it differently, or you want to see us try it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments, man. Until then, we'll find you on social media, man. We'll find you over on Facebook and let's see, Patreon, Pinterest. We're all over on those at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen, or you can find us at Instagram at Living Between there. And we'll see you next time.